Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for May 9th through the 12th. It's good for any placement of Sagittarius in your tropical natal chart, but I am trying to hit it for Sun, Rising Moon, Venus, or perhaps Mercury placement of Sagittarius. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It is not a personal reading meant for just one person, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. Take the message if it resonates with you and you feel as though it applies to you, or parts of it that do. What does not apply to you, leave behind. It was meant for someone else. If you're looking for a private reading, I am open for private readings. The link to my website for tarot and other services is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Don't let the name fool you though. I read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I do read for all 12 zodiac signs on another channel I have called Soma Chandra Tarot. You can subscribe to that channel as well so you can see readings for other parts of your chart. All right, let's begin. Sagittarius, I've been sitting here looking at this reading for quite some time. You have intrigued me today. This looks like the events that are playing out and the way you're feeling and the way other people around you are feeling and interacting with you beginning to middle of May are gonna give you a moment to really learn to let go of some things that might have been difficult for you to let go of for a while, face your own fears, things that have happened in the past, and really learn how to trust yourself and trust your own decisions moving forward. I kind of feel like this week, Sag, you're going to be making decisions that are not only for your own good, but the way you're choosing to live your life and behave is causing someone else to have to make some decisions and change. I also think you're making some decisions because you're sick and tired of being in a situation where your boundaries are always tested and you can't trust yourself. You want to trust yourself and you're going to do something that's for someone else's own good. Like it's for your own good. They know it's for their own good too. They just still don't like it. Like whoever this is, you're going to like make something happen for your own good and for their own good. And they know it, but like they don't care. They may enjoy their old patterns, but it's for their own good. You know it and they know it. They wanted me to tell you that. And I was like, oh, okay. It's for everybody's good. They're going to fight it. What came out of, they wanted me to use the life coaching oracle deck. Fear. Your fears are keeping you from moving forward into a life that you deserve. Past life connections. You are currently healing past life wounds, trust and forgiveness. It's time for you to let your guard down and learn to trust again. Inner child is also at the bottom of the deck. You're currently healing old emotional wounds. Approval. Choose to approve of yourself and others will too. I also have out of the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck, coming to life and trust yourself. Free from judgment, free to love. Okay. These messages are pretty clear to me, Sagittarius. I definitely think that some of you for a while have had to really learn to trust yourself. Like it's time for you to let your guard down and learn to trust again. In particular, learn to trust yourself again. Some of you have been conditioned to not at all believe that you are allowed to trust yourself. This has played out in old wounds. This has caused fear. This came from your inner child, which comes from childhood. It has made you colorless. It is time to come to life. You are being held back by fear that started with your own inner child, and now you have this chance to heal these wounds. But the way to do that is, honestly, this was 2 cards down, but it really needs to be here. You need to trust yourself, Sagittarius. You need to, it's time for you to let your guard down and learn to trust other people again that are worthy of your trust. And that comes from trusting yourself and knowing that you don't need anybody else to approve of you. I think you've had quite an enmeshment with one or more people in your life. And you're coming to life now. You need to be reminded that you deserve to be free from judgment and you are free to love. Love whom you want, how you want, the way you want. Try not to judge yourself. Trust yourself. Other people have passed their judgment on you about whom you've loved, how you've loved, any choices you're making in your life. You don't need anyone else's approval. It's your inner child that's making you afraid and hold you back. You're not a child anymore. Trust yourself because you're a grown up now. I feel like someone really needed to hear that and to let go of those old stories. But the overall energy between yourself and another person, it may be more than one person. I suspect we've got more than one person showing up in your energy, sort of giving you a hard time to a degree. The overall energy for you is the Nine of Wands. So life will be kind of a battlefield this week. I think that you will be tested. Your boundaries will be tested. Someone else is going to tell you that you're testing their boundaries. You're not testing their damn boundaries. You just aren't going to give them what they want. I think you're on to someone's bullshit and games. I also think you're putting the pieces of a puzzle back together about your past. That's that inner child stuff that and you're realizing that the fear has what's held you back. I also think that this week, this month, you will have aha moments about how people have gaslit you, whether they meant to or not, and how you've gaslit yourself and didn't trust yourself. Like it's all going to come together. You're going in the right direction. So there's this, like, your walls are up. So the first two cards that came out, they kind of wanted me to break away from my typical spread to a degree. The first two cards that came out were the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are very stressed out about a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, or it's this woman holding the coin. You could be stressed about this person. She could be stressed about you. This could also be you. Some of you have Earth in your chart, and some of you have thought a lot about your responsibilities. You've tried to be very grounded. You've tried to be very practical. A lot of you have really been playing it safe too. And you've been dealing with a lot of anxiety. Some of you have a person around you like this that matches these traits that has a lot of anxiety about you. This could be you towards them or them towards you. I don't know who this is. It's general. You tell me. Clarifying this card combination with this person, either you or someone around you, I have the Nine of Swords again, the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Hermit, Virgo energy. So this person may be looking themselves in the mirror, thinking a lot about the past, doing a lot of self-reflection. And when they do that, it kind of freaks them out and gives them anxiety. This person may want to talk to you about your childhood. This could be a mother figure or just things about the past. You may want to talk to them about some things that you've been processing. You have to talk to them or they want to talk to you. Someone thinks they have to talk to the other person. This is very stressful. I just heard stepmother that you don't talk to at all anymore. Some of you are really processing stuff from the past. And when you look yourself in the mirror and you think about those childhood memories and stuff, it's hard to see what you see now. Some of you want to talk about that with someone or they want to talk about this with you. It's like skeletons in the closet and anxiety. For some of you, if you identify as the Queen of Pentacles, which is like the woman holding the coin, she's a married woman, sometimes she's a businesswoman, sometimes she's just got Earth in her chart, and you've been very practical. But moving forward, you've got to reconcile stuff from the past. This could have to do with childhood or children, having children versus not having them even. What to do moving forward is hard. Also, some of you have got to stop just playing it safe. Like you need to stop being the Queen of Pentacles all the time and be the Queen of Wands. I heard that. So the way someone's feeling, this is the way someone's feeling about you. I don't know if it's this Queen of Pentacles or somebody else. Strength and the Four of Pentacles. Well, they hold back and they hold on to something. Some of them, this is about a pet or an animal. Why, I don't know, but like sometimes strength is a cat or a dog. This person is possessive of you and they don't like to communicate. They have an ego that they hide. They have a lot of strong, raw emotions that they are very reserved about. They hold back, but they hold on. I'm feeling a possessiveness. This person also is, I'm hearing the word cheap, but they're not cheap. They're they won't spend when they need to. Like they're selfish. They have a weird relationship with money, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they don't want to spend something. They may want you to spend something on them. And I clarified why this is here, and I got the Knight of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a young water sign. The Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. For quite a few of you, you're the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. You have Virgo in your chart, and you have it somewhere that makes you very practical and giving. Some of you have been helicoptering and mothering a child that is not a child anymore. They're a young adult. They are full of shit. They say they're going to do something, and then they sneak off, and they don't. They don't. They're being stubborn. They hold back. They hold on. I hear that the two of you don't communicate correctly. Some of you have something you really want to say to them, but it's difficult to say it. Communication between you and this person, you say it's good, it's actually not. You won't express real feelings, and someone will not put their money where their mouth is. Like they say they're going to do something, but they don't. Then they just like, I'm just going to sleep it off. I'm actually really holding back. I'm keeping us in a holding pattern. That's what they're doing. So they see you as justice to temperance. Wow. I also have the Tower here. Some of you are going to make a massive change, and you are very calm about it. You represent peace and balance. They see you as a classic Sagittarius. Sagittarius come off as aloof sometimes. And even though you guys are wonderful, I know a lot of Sagittarians, you're great. And I love that aloof on the surface thing you do. I think it's just like, I think you're going to live longer. Like you don't show the same amount of stress that other people do. And justice, like fair is fair. I have served my justice. Some of you have signed a contract, or you have decided, like justice can be something happening in a court of law. It can be something like breaking a lease, signing a lease, making a choice, delivering a truth, and being really calm about it. They see you as justice and temperance. Like this is how it is. This is the way it is. I think that this is difficult for this person. They could even be thinking about this Queen of Pentacles and what she told them, and then they hold back and hold on, and they bullshit you, and then they whatever, and you're like, yep, that's how it is. Okay, well, you've decided to do something that's like, I think you're going to take a passive stance, and I don't think they like it, because what came out is, the clarifying this is the Hangman, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Well, I don't know. I don't really feel like this looks too terribly threatening. Like, this is how it is. You can't expect things to be any different than they are based on all the choices we've both made or you've made up until now. Fair is fair. I'm calm. And they're like, there's nothing they can do about this. They're mad and they don't like it. They do not like whatever choice you're making. Whatever you're doing, it's bringing calm and peace into your life, and they can't do anything about it, and it makes them mad and it challenges them. Also, some of you have been providing for this person in some way, and you have decided to hold back. There's been a lot of bullshitting and promises between the two of you, but not anymore. I think you're kind of done with that. Not being so generous, and they're mad at you for this. I'm like, what part of their life is this playing out in? I'm hearing possibly with a parent, with a child, with a romantic partner, with your partner's mom, with a boss, a best friend. I'm hearing a lot. Here's the thing. You are doing the right thing. You really are. It's like you don't need anyone else's approval right now. I think what you're doing is triggering someone else. What you need to know, Sagittarius, this blew my freaking mind. The Star came out, the Sun came out, and the Wheel of Fortune came out. Whatever you are doing, keep doing it. It is altering the course of your destiny and bringing you towards a healing. It's bringing you into alignment with your soul. Have faith. There will be renewal. There will be happiness, and life will go on. That's what I just heard. And I clarified this, and it will be good for you and good for them. It will give them freedom and happiness. Here's what happened when I clarified it, though. I got the moon, the 8 of swords, the 5 of wands, and the star. Someone just doesn't believe that this will actually be a good thing. Whatever choice you've made that someone else doesn't like, it is a good thing. Here's all the indication of it. How much more of a yes, this is a good idea, you're going in a good direction now, do you need to see? It is. But someone just can't believe that. They can't believe it. They don't want to see it. This is winding everybody up. The moon. Don't be afraid. Okay, that's your advice, Sagittarius. Just because you can't see everything right now and you're facing a lot of self-limiting beliefs and you're getting a lot of conflict doesn't mean the decisions you're making aren't bringing freedom and happiness and renewal. I also get the sense that, again, someone in your energy knows that what's happening now will bring happiness and freedom and renewal and clarity and a fortune. And it's like they don't like that. What the fuck? There are people like this. Here's why. Let me just skip to this person. I was like, tell me more about this person. Cards repeated themselves. The 9 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, Justice, and the Sun. This could be you having boundaries with them. They push your boundaries and it pisses them off. And this is also difficult for this person. Like, they don't like where things are going. They are mad. But Justice to the Sun, it's like, this will bring happiness and clarity and fairness and balance, and they fucking know it. And it's for their own good, but for whatever reason, they don't like it. And it's because they want to stay in the past. Their oracle cards from the Illumination Oracle deck is healing your heart, reliving the past, fixing what's broken, and withholding. Oh my God. You're dealing with a person, Sagittarius, that is struggling with healing, positivity, happiness, and forward motion. They love to just heal, relive the past, and fix what's broken, and hide in a shell. Here they have a chance to move forward and have balance restored and happiness and clarity and the breath of fresh air and forward motion and let go of all of this. They don't fucking want to. Some people live for trauma bonding and staying in the past. If you continue to engage this person in this way, which I don't think you are, it will always feel like this with them. And that's why I think trust yourself, and you're tired of, you don't want to live with your guard up all the time. It's time for you to let your guard down and trust yourself and approve of yourself, and others will too. I don't know what this person's deal is, but this is sort of what they do. And it's almost like someone is afraid of healing. Some of you may be afraid of healing too. But there's too much clarity and balance showing up with Justice twice, the Sun twice, the Star twice. Yeah, it's so that you don't have to do this anymore. Final outcome with these folks, or this one particular person, it could be several people, because I have a Knight and a Queen here, and that could be your response to them or these different people. The final outcome is for the week between the 5th and the 9th is the High Priestess, the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. And I have the 8 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Massive changes. Something new is something new is coming in for you. You're about to do something really cool. It's going to make you really proud. It's really great. It's also maybe something really good for this person. Again, you've made some kind of a choice. You will. That's for your own good and for this person's own good. And I think you're going to be they're going to be mad. I'm seeing how dare you not fight with me? And you're like, didn't you hear what I said? I said, we're fucking done. I made my choice. Fair is fair. I'm calm. Leave me alone. You can try to piss me off all you want. I'm busy. We're going to move on and we're going to work. You're going to work. I'm going to work. We're going to go on. Life goes on. That's fine. You can be mad. You can be mad. That's what I see you doing. It's like someone else will be mad. Also, this person may stonewall you and give you the silent treatment, and that might piss you off. Don't play the game. It's a game with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing it like, fine, you're going to give me the silent treatment. Well, I'm going to give you the silent treatment too. I'm hearing like, nah, just fucking stop that. It'll piss you off or it'll piss them off. You'll move on and get back to work. Like, it'll all just be fine. Like, like, there'll be a little moment here between you and someone. But you'll just move on and it'll be okay. Just know that this person, like, everything is happening for positive reasons. It's just hard for someone to see it. It may be, and here's what blew my mind. I think it's hard for you to let go too. Some of you are letting go of conditioning that happened in your own childhood. You're recognizing it, but you're trying to move forward because your oracle cards are, you're on the right path. Regain control, show compassion, luck. That's you. You're the 4-leaf clover. I know you love the clover. And regret. You will face some things that you regret. You will have regrets. We cannot escape regrets on planet Earth. You can't look back and say, I have no regrets about anything. You will face some regrets you have, but you're regaining control of a situation that you lost control of. You're on the right path now. I think that you need compassion. You may be needing to be reminded, like, be compassionate. Silence can be compassionate. And luck is on your side. You're going in a good direction now. You really are. Your card's overall about this. I'm like, wow, this is such an interesting, fascinating reading. The Six of Cups, the past, the Moon, confusion, the Ten of Wands, hard work, Six of Wands. I clarified what the Six of Cups was, and I got the Devil and the Page of Cups. Okay, I heard a couple different messages, but one of the first messages I heard, Sagittarius, is that some of you are examining something that you were taught you had to do in the past. Like, this could have been a marriage that you were told you had to do to make your family proud, or going and following a path that would make yourself proud, but also bring pride to maybe family or something. This is like working through a confusion about a past memory that weighs you down, that you put up on a pedestal and are kind of obsessed with. This could have been a parent choice that you made. It wasn't healthy. You have a skewed memory of it, and it's overwhelming to you at times to let it go. But you've still managed to succeed in life, and you still will. I also think that you will be turning your back and just like moving forward. Like, this is overwhelming for you. And I think a lot of you are trying to leave a past behind that confuses you at times. It's also hard for you to let go of obsessions. You have skewed memories of a person or just different times. They weigh you down, but at the same time, you are still succeeding in life. You're being very strong and you're doing the work. You're doing the work. I also think some of you will be thinking about moving and where to live, what choices to make next, what the right time is, but they'll be smooth sailing for a while with the Six of Swords. And just know that you're on the right path, regaining control, luck is on your side, being compassionate, knowing you're on the right path. Whatever this is all about, this kind of blew my mind. I thought it was very interesting and deep. Just know, Sag, that it doesn't have to feel like this in relationships all the time. These little games don't need to be played. You're going, whatever choices you are making, it is for the good of all, freedom and justice for all, for you, for them. I believe you're about to break some patterns and get yourself into situations moving forward where you are not just continuously fearful and freaking living in the past and healing your inner child. Raise your hand if you're sick of healing your inner child. I am. Like, I'm done with it. Like, don't you just want to trust yourself and forgive and let your guard down and move forward? It starts with just acknowledging this and connecting some of the dots with this person or these people, seeing that all they want to do is relive the past and withhold and heal and fix what's broken. And they're just mad. They're literally mad that happiness and fairness are happening. You do not need their approval. It's a little bit twisted. Just move away from it. And also don't let people bullshit you. You approve of yourself and you move forward here, Sag. And things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. I can see it. Yeah, that was deep and interesting. So I hope that this resonated with you, Sagittarius, and I hope it helped you. Link to my website for private readings is in the description below. I am always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.